Hello and welcome everyone. I am Dipali Khetrapal, an NLP practitioner. I'm here to discuss with you certain core values which may seem small but play an important role in achieving success in life. Do hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss upcoming episodes. So, we will be discussing the meaning of these values through various examples, followed by how we can imbibe these values and make them a part of our life. Let's discuss about discipline today. It is the practice of training our mind and body so that we control our actions and obey rules. For example, it takes a lot of discipline to study for 10 hours a day. So, how is discipline important? Discipline is one of the most important personality traits in everyone's life. It refers to a set of rules and regulations which are to be followed while undergoing any task or activity. It is a way of being honest, hardworking, motivated, and encouraged while doing any task. Now the question arises, why do we need discipline? Discipline brings stability and structure into a person's life. It teaches us to be responsible and respectful. The observance of well-defined rules is the basis of society, a better society, and makes it a more enjoyable place for everyone to live. So let's talk about self-discipline here. What is self-discipline? Self-discipline is the ability to push yourself forward, stay motivated, and take action regardless of how you are feeling physically or emotionally. You are showing it when you intentionally choose to pursue something better for yourself, and you do it in spite of factors like disturbances, hard work, or unfavorable odds. So why do you need to work on your self-discipline? Self-discipline is useful in many areas of your life. For instance, it's what pushes you to do high-quality work even when you don't feel like it. It helps you stick with and achieve tough goals that you set for yourself. It can also improve your learning and enhance performances. Studies have shown that students with a high degree of self-discipline retained more knowledge. How to develop self-discipline? Self-discipline is like a muscle. The more you work on developing and using it, the stronger it will become. However, it is important that we start out with achievable goals. Set small goals and increase the level of challenge slowly over time. The more you practice, the better you become. So here are a few steps you can follow to start developing self-discipline. First step is to choose a goal. Begin by choosing just one goal that you want to focus on to develop your self-discipline. For instance, you want to have a healthy and fit body. Start by doing exercise for half an hour. Don't overdo it. Start eating consciously. Avoid unhealthy foods, etc. Remember, starting small is the best way to start developing your self-discipline. As your discipline gets stronger, you can spread the focus to more areas of your life. Make sure that the goal you set is SMART, that is, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. And break the goal down into smaller sub-goals wherever you can. The second step is to find your motivation. Once you have chosen a goal, list the reasons why you want to achieve it. For example, you can say, I want to exercise daily to become fit and strong, or I want to complete this task so that I get better grades. So when you list the reasons why you want to achieve something, you'll find it much easier to get the job done. And the third step is to identify obstacles. Now you need to identify the obstacles that you are likely to face when working towards your goal. For example, your goal is to exercise every evening for half an hour. But somehow by evening, you are not able to do your exercise. Either you are tired, or someone comes to meet you, or some phone call comes to distract you. So once you identify the obstacles, you can come up with a strategy to overcome them. For example, you can find some other suitable time to exercise, or you can switch off your phone at that time. Now the next step is replacing old habits. So when we are developing self-discipline, we are often trying to break a bad habit and replace it with something more productive. However, if that habit is tied with a certain time of day or routine, breaking it can leave a hole. If you don't replace it with something else, then its absence becomes more noticeable. For example, you want to change your habit of playing games on your phone during your break time, which distracts you from your work. So once you have resolved to stop playing games, you need a new behavior that you can engage in when you need a quick break. So you can read a book or take a walk outside. These behaviors will help support your goal and strengthen your self-discipline. The next step is you monitor your progress. As you work on your self-discipline, pay attention to how you are feeling as it develops and strengthens. You will start feeling free, happy, proud, and energized. You can also keep a journal to write down your self-discipline goals and to track your progress. This gives you a record of your progress. Over time, your self-discipline will strengthen and you will be able to apply it to all areas of your life. So once we develop self-discipline, we nurture our path with confidence, inner strength, and self-esteem, leading to satisfaction and happiness. This is your friend Dipali Khetrapal signing off. Stay tuned, keep smiling. God bless.